Yes. Now, the given question is the volume of the sphere depends on what? Surface area, radius, pi, none of these. Let us try to understand what is sphere first. So, sphere is a geometrical object which is having an whose surface is at equi-space from a fixed point, equidistance from a fixed point. Here, if you observe, the radius is, this is the center, and from here we have, this is the radius. And now we know that volume of a sphere is 4 by 3 pi r cube. And here 4 is constant, 3 is constant, and pi is constant. So we can write here V is directly proportional to r cube. So volume directly depends on radius. So the correct answer is r, radius. And this is the second question. An empty room measures 5 meter, 4 meter, 2.5 meter. If the density of air is 1.3 kilograms per meter cube, what is the mass of the air in the room? And here you need to understand what is the relation between mass and density. We know that the density equal to, the density rho is equal to mass by volume. And the question is here to find out the mass. So I can write mass is equal to density times volume. Density is given here directly. And what about the volume? Volume is not given, but we have another information for volume. We have length, breadth and height information. So here this is the length and this is the breadth and this is the height. So the length is 5 meters. So L is equal to 5 meters. Okay. And breadth is 4 meters. So here B equal to 4 meters. And height is the 2.5 meters. So height can be taken from here to here. So this is height is equal to 2.5 meter. So we know that the volume is equal to LBH. So V equal to L is 5 meters, breadth is 4 meter and height is 2.5 meter. And by looking at this you can understand this is 20 into 2.5 which is 50 meter cube is volume. But the question is about the mass. So mass is equal to density 1.3 times volume 50. So this will give you the simplification here. 1.3 can be written as 13 by 10 times 50. Here 0 and 0 get cancelled and 13 into 5 will give you 65 kilograms for the mass. So my dear students, I hope you have understood this one. So the correct answer is 65 kg, third option. Yes. And now next question. The length, breadth and height of a rectangular boxes are 2.5 meter, 1.5 meter and 1 meter respectively. Calculate the volume of the box. Here the question is about the volume of the box. So let me take the box here and here the given measurements are length. So length of the box equal to how much? 2.5 meters. And breadth is 1.5 meters. So the breadth is given as B is equal to 1.5 meters. And finally height equal to 1.0 meter. So this is about the length, breadth and height. And we know that volume of the formula is, volume of the rectangular box is LBH. And L is given as 2.5 times, breadth is 1.5 times and height is 1. 1.0 is nothing but 1. And here if you observe, we can simplify 25 by 10 times 15 by 10. And we know that 5 3 times, 5 2 times. and 5 times, 5 2 times. This is 15 by 4. 15 by 4 can be written as 12 plus 3 divided by 4. We have to express the numerator in terms of the denominator. So 15 can be written as 12 plus 3, and here it is very simple, 12 by 4 plus 3 by 4. And 3 by 4 fraction everybody knows, 0.75. And 4 one time, 4 3 times. So 3 plus 3 by 4, which is 3 plus 0.75, which is 3.75. So the correct answer is second one. Very simple question. I hope you understand. Yes. And now, next question. A square sheet of maximum area is cut out from a circular piece of the cardboard of radius 14 centimeter. Find the area of the remaining cardboard. See here, the cardboard is actually circular. So from circular, the maximum area is cut out from the circular. What is that area? Square sheet. So square sheet is cut out like this. And after cutting out the square sheet here, what is the leftover space here? That is the question here. Find the area of the remaining cardboard. After taking this square sheet outside, the remaining area is, once if you observe, the remaining area is this one. Yes, and this is the remaining area, and this is the remaining area, and this is the remaining area, and this is the remaining area. So to estimate this one, actually, we first calculate the total area of the square. So area of the remaining part is area of the circle minus, so from area what is taken? Square. So area of the square. Yes. So first we need to find out the area of the square. What is the area of the square? Area of the square is this side length L into L. Okay. But L is not given. What is given actually? If you join the diameter here, if you join the diameter of the square, this is nothing but 2 times the radius. So here this diagonal is actually D is equal to 2R, and which is actually equal to, from the right angle triangle, which is equal to L root 2. Okay. And we know that the area of this circle is pi r square minus area of the square is L square. Simple. So, but what is L actually from this relation? From this relation, 2R is equal to L root 2, and L can be written as 2R by root 2, which is R root 2. Simple. Now, pi r square minus, what is L? R root 2 whole square. So that can be written as pi r square minus 2r square. If you see here, pi minus 2 times r square. This is about the area of the remaining. And what is r value? 196, 14 square. And what is pi minus 2 value? That we need to find out. Pi minus 2, substitute here. 22 by 7 minus 2 into 14 square. If you substitute this one, you are going to get 22 minus 14. 22 minus 14 divided by 7 times 14 square. Okay, that is 196. That equal to 7 times 1, 7 times 2, and 7 times 8. So here we are left with 22 minus 14 is actually 8. So 8 into 28 is our answer. And 8 into 28 is actually 8 into 20, 160, plus 8 into 8, 64. 160 plus 64 is 224. So the correct answer is first option. Yes, this is about the area of the remaining part. Now, find the area of the circle whose radius is 2.1 meter. Actually, the given circle is having the radius. What is the radius given here? 2.1 meter. So this is the center, and from center the area is R is equal to 2.1 meter. And the area of the circle formula is pi r square. What is pi value? 22 by 7. What is r square value? 2.1 whole square. Simple. And now we can write this one as 22 by 7 into 2.1 can be written as 21 by 10 and a whole square. So we can multiply 2 times, right? Like this. And 7 times 1, 7 times 3. So here 21 into 3, 63. So 63 times 22 divided by 100. Actually 63 times 2 is 126 and 63 times 20 is 1260. So I can write 1260 plus 63 into 2 126 divided by 100. And now observe here how easy it is. 1260 plus 100 1360, 1360 plus 20 1380, 1386. So 1386 over 100 will give 13.86. So this is the right answer. The volume of cone of radius 4 centimeter and height 21 millimeter. Observe carefully here. Here the given cone is something like this, and here we are pretty much interested about the volume. So volume is actually 1 by 3 times area of the base pi r square times height. This is volume of the cone. Yes, and here this is like base is the circular and it is height is taken like this. So circular, that's why the area is pi r square. So 1 by 3 times pi 22 by 7 times r square 4 centimeter whole square. So entire answer is in terms of the centimeter only. Now, so 4 square times height is 21 millimeter. Convert this into centimeter. So this by converting I can get divided by 10. So 2.1 centimeter. And now I got 2.1. And now here you can observe one thing. See, 1 by 3 times 22 by 7. 4 square is actually 16 and 21 can be written as 21 by 10. 7 times 1, 7 times 3 and 3 get cancelled, and we are left with 22 into 22 times 16 divided by 10. Now 16 times 20 is 320, 16 times 2 is 32, 320 plus 32 352. So the 352 by 10, which is equal to 35.2, as it is volume in centimeters, so centimeter cube. Yes. So the correct answer is second option. Okay. Now, a cylinder of radius 5.5 centimeter and height 14 centimeter is recast into a cube of side L, then L is, once again observe here, a cylinder of radius 5.5 centimeter and height 14 centimeter is recast. So cylinder is crushed again, that is made as cube, something like this. So initially there is a cylinder of radius 5.5 centimeter and height 14 centimeter. It is recast. Recast means entire material is melted and made as the cube. So this entire cylinder is crushed into and recasted into cube. But what is the logic here? You must remember, in recasting, always remember, volume initially must be volume finally. Okay. And initially the volume is the volume of the cylinder. That must be equal to volume of the cube. Okay. And now substitute. What is the volume of the cylinder? Pi r square h. So pi r square h equal to. What is the volume of the cube? L cube. Now the question is, what is this L? Simple. So now I can write L cube equal to pi value 22/7 and radius value 5.5. So I can write 50/10 times 55/10 because pi r square. Now height 14 centimeter. Now 7 times 1, 7 times 2. Okay. Now I can write L cube is equal to, now let me write down it in another way. 11 into 2, 22 can be written as 11 into 2, right? This one. And now 55 can be written as 11 into 5. Yes. And here again 55 can be written as 11 into 5. Now the final 2, whatever left here. Yes. At the left side I have L cube. Right side I will try to make some cubes. Okay. So 11, 11 and 11. How much you got? 11 cube. Yes. I can write simply. Let me write here. L cube is equal to 11 cube times 11 cube times. Now, what is left here? 2 times 5 times 5 times 2. What is this? 2 into 5, 10. 5 into 2, 10. 10 into 10. How much you get 10 into 10? Observe here. 100. Yes, 100. Divided by, what is left here? 10 into 10. 100. Yes. So 100 cancel and you are left with L cube equal to 11 cube, and by cube root on both sides I will get L is equal to 11 centimeter. So this is the right answer. Okay. Next. The area of the house is 50 hectares. And the area in SI unit area simply meters square. So let me take here a beautiful house. Let us assume that is your house, and your house area is given as 50 hectares, and that 50 hectares must be converted into the SI system, that is meter square. And here we need to know 1 hectare is how much meter square. Simple. And actually 1 hectare means 100 meter length and 100 meter. See, simply it is a square of 100 meter length. Something like this. So here 1 hectare area means 100 meter, length into breadth both are same, that is square. So 1 hectare is equal to 100 into 100 how much? 100 into 100 how much? 1 into 10 power 4 meter square. But in the question we need to convert 50 hectares. So simple, if I want 50 hectares, just to multiply with 50 times 1 into 10 power 4 meter square. And by observing the options, all options are with 5 only as a base number. So let me write with 5 base number here. 10 into 10 power 4, 10 power 5 meter square. This is about 50 hectares. So I hope the first option can be suitable for here. Yes. And the next question is, the area of the triangle whose base is 5 meter and height is 8 meters. Simply the question is about the area. And always remember, the area of the triangle is half into base into height. Simple. See here, this is the base. How much base? Base is given as 5 meters. And this is the height. Height is given as height equal to 8 meters. By substituting the values, you will get the answer. So half into 5 into 8, 2 times 1, 2 times 4, 5 into 4 is 20. This is about area of the triangle. 20, as the units are meter and meter, so meter square. So 20 meter square is the answer here. And now, next, the area of circular shaped ground. Ground should be circular shape of radius 200 meter. It is simply area of the circle only. But instead of circle, the question is about the circular shape ground, something like this. Okay. So here, if you observe, this is the circular shape, right? And the radius is given as, how much radius here? 200 meters. And we know that area of the circle is pi r square. So what is pi value? In options, pi is kept as it is. So we don't disturb this. We don't write 20/7. So pi r square, 200 whole square. How much you get? 200, 2 square 4, 0000. So 40,000 pi is the answer. The first option is. And next question. Find the perimeter of the square whose side is 10 centimeter. Here, square and perimeter. What is perimeter actually? Actually, the perimeter means total length. Perimeter means total length. Okay. Now, so the length of this one, the side is given 10 centimeter. And this side also 10 centimeter. And this is also 10 centimeter. And this is also 10 centimeter. Yes. Total length means, suppose if I assume this as a L, so L plus L plus L plus L. So the perimeter is equal to 4L. What is perimeter? 4 times L. L is given as 10 centimeter. So 4 times 10 centimeter, which is 40 centimeter. This is about perimeter. So the correct answer is 40 centimeter. Yes. And next question. The radius of a circle. The radius of the circle is 7 centimeter. Then the area of the circle. And this is again the same kind of the question. We know that the area of the circle is area equal to pi r square. Here the radius is how much? Radius is how much? 7 centimeter. And now 22/7. What is r? R is 7. So 7 square. 7 into 7. 1 7 1 7 cancel. 22 into 7. That is 20 into 7 140. 2 into 7 14. 140 plus 14, which is 154 centimeter square. This is about the area of the circle. So 154 is the answer. Yes. And the next question is, find the length of the rectangle whose area is 120 centimeter square and breadth is 6 centimeter. Here the question is a little bit reverse. Usually length and breadth will be given and area will be asked. But here area is given and breadth is asked. Breadth is given and length is asked. See here, I don't know how much is the length. And breadth is given. Breadth is how much? 6 centimeter. And area is given. Area is 120 centimeter square. Simple. And the rectangle area is area of the rectangle equal to length into breadth. So that is 120 equal to length we don't know and breadth is 6. So L is equal to 120 by 6. Here multiplication by transpose it will become division. So 6 times 1, 6 times 20. So L is equal to 20 centimeter. Yes. So the answer is first one. Okay. And next one. Next question is, find the perimeter of the rectangular whose length is 9 centimeter and breadth is 6 centimeters. Here perimeter. Perimeter wants what? The total length. So here length is given L, B, L, B. What is the total length actually? S is equal to L plus B plus L plus B. Actually this can be written as 2 times of the L plus B. And now 2 times what is length given? 9 centimeter plus breadth given 6. So 9 plus 6 is 15. So the perimeter equal to 2 into 15, that is 30 centimeter. So which is second option. Okay. And the next question is, to measure the volume of the kerosene directly, which instrument is used? This is the really interesting question. Usually kerosene, how do we measure? Before going in detail, let us see what are the options given. Because kerosene can be measured in different ways, like by getting the availability of the instruments. But let me check the options first. Here meter scale is given. See how funny it is. With this meter scale, can we measure the material which is in liquid form? It is meaningless. So meter scale is wrong answer. And let me take graph paper. Graph paper is used for the geometry. And here we have to measure the liquid which is kerosene. Yes, so this is also meaningless. And now coming to the measuring jar. Measuring jar is really interesting. So we can actually pour some kerosene into this, and there is a scale on this one actually. And if you get something like up to this, let us say half liter, let us assume, or if it is full 1 liter. So we can expect that this measuring jar is the instrument by which we can measure the kerosene. And this is not the only instrument, but in the options, measuring jar is preferable. And let me take the last one, physical balance. See, physical balance is actually which is used to measure the weight of a substance. So this is also not fit for the question. So now I hope you understand. Out of the 4 options given, this measuring jar will be our right choice for the instrument with which we can measure the volume of the kerosene. Correct? And next question. The CGS unit of the volume. See, volume is simply volume. Volume equal to length, breadth, height. If I take a box of rectangular, and length will be measured in CGS system as centimeter, breadth is also measured in centimeter, and height is also measured in centimeter. Centimeter into centimeter into centimeter, centimeter power 3, that is cubic centimeter. So second option. And now next question, the space occupied by the milk in a vessel is, and always in physics you must visualize the thing wherever it is applicable. So now milk in a vessel means something like this. So this is actually occupied with base, so base area will be there, and into height. So whenever there is area and height both are there, so definitely it is volume. So that is why the correct option is volume. Yes. Which one is used for measuring only fixed volume of a liquid? Fixed volume. Fixed volume means what? Suppose if I take a measuring cylinder will be something like this, of 1 liter, let us say. So I can measure with this only 1 liter. So this is the fixed volume. And a pipette. Pipette is also, there will be some markings here for cc, I mean cubic centimeter, and millimeter, cubic millimeter, and burette. And this is also for the fixed measurement. See, you can observe the readings here. So beyond these measurements we can't take with these instruments. So the correct answer is measuring cylinder, pipette, burette, all 3 will come into this category. So the correct answer is all the above.